EA Sports coverage of the National Football League brings us to one of the fastest rising cities in the U.S., the capital city of Austin, Texas. Today it's week 4, and we've got what should be a great one here, as it'll be the Cincinnati Bengals taking on the Bisons of Austin. Get strapped in. It's just about time to get the party started. And we are underway from the Texas capital. And beyond the 20, but not by much. In fact, just a yard pass there to the 21. 1-yard line. First carry here for Ken Walker. And he's able to plow forward up to about the 29, just shy of the 30. A good run there on first down, and it'll leave him with a 2nd and 2. Well, this defense very strong in that victory from a week ago.
I have to admit, I was extremely impressed by what I saw on tape because they stayed in the face of the quarterback the entire game, ended up getting 4 sacks total, and made it difficult for him to step up and find receivers downfield. Also made it hard for him to escape the pocket and run.
2 yards to go, 2nd down. Jackson now off the bootleg. Looking deep here for Chase. Well, he's got it inside the 10. And he'll take this into the end zone for a Bengal TD. Jamar Chase, his 4th touchdown on the year. And the Bengals need just 2 plays on their opening drive to take the early lead. Extra point by Sly is up and good. And it's now a 7-0 game.
Bisons nothing. Harrison Davis to kick off.
The kicking team out now for the Bengals as they'll send this one away. And they'll let that one go as it skips through the back of the end zone for a touchback.
At their own 35-yard line.
Looking to put a drive together. They'll run. This is Rachel Tootin. Trying to run inside, but nothing there. A tackle made by Boye Mafe. You talk about this Bengals defense. They sit at number 20 in the NFL right now against the run.
Well, there wasn't anything wrong with them on that play, was there? Able to make a nice stop, held them to no gain. The key to their defense, though, is exactly what the defensive coordinator told you and I. They've got to be consistent.
On the RPO, he'll keep it himself. He finds his man complete. That's Sanchez. And they're going to have this across midfield and inside the 45. 22 yards there, a first down. Out of the gun, it's Taylor. And that is incomplete. He couldn't hold on through the contact. Brings up 2nd down.
It leads to
well, that's absolutely going to fire this defense up. They made it their mission to deny that completion, and they came through with a nice hit and knocked it incomplete.
Taylor incomplete on first down. Here's 2nd and 10.
Let's go. Go.
And they'll run on the inside handoff. And he is going to be close to a first down as the tackle made at the Bengals 36. That'll leave them with a 3rd and 2 coming up. They got 8 yards there. They'll come to the line, needing only 2 yards to gain the first here.
Let's go now. Rip, 18 Cardinal, 18 Cardinal. 60 Bobcat, 60 Bobcat.
From the gun on 3rd down, it's Taylor. He had him. He was open, but he couldn't get it to him. It's incomplete.
I don't see more of them trying to get him the football out of the backfield. They love what he can do in open space, and they believe that he creates mismatches they can exploit.
So the kick from here, a field goal, would have been right at 53 yards, but instead, offense out there. They're going for it.
18, Rodway, 18.
They'll try and throw for it with Taylor. Able to find the open man. That's complete. And he gets into the end zone for the touchdown. Brian Thomas, 35 yards. And the Bisons take the chance on 4th and goal, and it pays off with 6. Point after, right down the middle. And we are tied at 7.
Ties the game at 7.
Each team's had it. Each team has scored. 7-7 here as the kick's away. And he'll get it up just past the 20 as his guys will go to work at the 21-yard line. The Cincy offense about ready to go here on their next drive. This drive here beginning probably with a pair of motivated groups. Remember, the offense scored a touchdown on their last time out, looking to repeat that in Charles's defense. They were very frustrated after giving up 6 the last time on the field.
And frankly, it's just a battle of wills in a lot of ways because you know they're both motivated. They both game plan for this drive, and they both have specific outcomes in mind. To me, it just comes down to who can execute better and which side can step up and assert its will over the other.
They go play action with Jackson. Trying to lay one up deep. And that will be incomplete. Tried to dial up the lonely way out there, but it'll be 3rd down.
It's now 3rd down.
You look at this defense. They've been very good this year against the pass, currently holding on to a top 10 ranking at number 10.
You have to like the way that they've played in the first month. They have to be very proud being a top 10 unit against the pass. Their goal, though, in this one, see if they can improve that ranking.
In motion, the tight end. Throwing is Jackson. Ball is caught. And he is going to have the Bengals first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion.
13 yards.
Someone's sharp in this game. I mean, a touchdown pass in the first drive and comes right back, and he's flinging it around really well here.
A really nice throw there to pick up the first down. You kind of just feel a laser focus and confidence about him, and I think we saw that this week, didn't we? Talking to him and the coaches, they felt good about his performance coming up.
Yeah, I was really impressed with that last practice we saw when they went through 2-minute drill, when they went through all the different situations. Ball hardly hit the ground, and I thought, yeah, he might be locked in for this one.
And he's got some space here. And strong running there as he's across midfield and down to the 49. Another nice gain. That's now 30 yards between those last 2 plays. So on the other side of the field now, it's 1st and 10 as they've got things rolling on this drive.
18 Cardinal, 18 Cardinal. Mustang 19.
action. Now Jackson looking deep downfield. And that is incomplete.
They geared up and took the deep shot downfield, but it turned out it wasn't one-on-one coverage. Extra defenders in the area, and that one winds up incomplete.
Here's 2nd and 10. Up the middle they run. It's Walker. The 20. 5. And he will take it on in for a Bengals touchdown. Kenneth Walker with career touchdown number 109. That ties him with Barry Sanders on the all-time NFL list. And the Bengals have taken the lead. Extra point by Sly is up and good. And that makes the score 14-7.
Bisons 7.
Set now to kick this one away, and off it goes. And he'll get it up across the 20 to the 21-yard line.
At their own 21-yard line.
The offense back out there at the line, ready for their next drive. And they'll be looking to build off of a nice drive last time, a drive that really relied on the quarterback.
Making good decisions, distributing the ball well, distributing it accurately, keeping it away from danger. A really nicely run drive.
But now the defense, what adjustments do they need to make in the passing game?
Pass rush, pass rush, pass rush. Whether it's the guys up front or maybe you bring additional guys, but you've got to disrupt the timing of them throwing the football.
We'll see if they can disrupt it here. So one play, and they're already just shy of midfield. And here's a handoff out of the gun. And some solid footwork there as he'll take this down to about the 38. Add the gain here to the previous play, and it's better than 40 yards total. So they go pass, now they go run, and 2 plays resulting in really nice pickups.
Certainly sounds like a 50-50 deal, doesn't it? Sounds like great balance. Well, you know what all those coaches have told us over the years, Brandon, that balance is? It means doing what you want to when you want to. That play call is working very well for them right now.
And he's got his man in stride, complete. And he takes this just a few yards shy of the red zone before going out.
That's another
15 more there, and they're on a roll. It's another first down.
Well, it certainly doesn't matter if it's been through the air like on this play or on the ground. I don't know what's going on with this defense. In a sense, they've been AWOL on this drive so far. 3 plays, 3 first downs given up. They've got to find answers, and they've got to find them quick.
Under a minute to go, clock running, and a back-and-forth first quarter of play. He finds his man, complete. It's Young. And a gain of 5. And it's second down. That was a lightning-fast decision that time. He just caught it, got rid of it.
Because he saw his guy was going to be open immediately. So he took the R, the run, out of the play. He took the O, the option, out of the play, and immediately got to the pass.
Now 2nd and 5.
Here we go. Ready.
He finds his man, complete. That's Young. And he's going to be taken down with a marker on the field. So let's see about the call. Well, that's one of the drawbacks of running the RPO. If those linemen go into run block mode, you can't throw it if they're more than a yard downfield.
Waste of time. Ready? Ready, ready.
Here's Taylor. And he can't hang on to it, and the screen never got started.
Excellent defensive effort to get to him and provide a little contact before the catch could be made cleanly.
They had the incomplete pass on second down. Now they need a big play here, 3rd and 10.
Mustang 19. Ready?
Taylor. He had a man open, but he missed him, and it's incomplete.
Well, touch and time are critical for those types of throws. He put a lot of zip on that one. Needed just a little bit more finesse trying to get it to his back.
For the field goal, a 40-yard attempt.
And his kick is right there. It's good. And they'll cut the lead back down to 4 now at 14-10. So they're able to end that drive with 3 points in this one-possession ball game.
And ideally, you want to end every drive with points. Most quarterbacks would tell you, let's end it with a kick, right? A PAT, that's number 1. Field goal you'll take. Punts, you really don't want to do that. In this case, they'll take the field goal and get prepared for the rest of the game.
And he will be taken down here as the first quarter of play will come to an end. We are in for a good one as we're through one on EA Sports. The Bengals drive about to get going. So for this offense, Charles, remember drive 1 made it to the end zone. Drive 2 resulted in the touchdown as well. Now they'll try to make it 3 for 3.
Yeah, and you know, they told us all week that this was the plan and this is what they wanted to execute. But did they really believe it would happen this well, this efficiently? I know they'll take it. And afterwards, they'll say, there's never a doubt in our minds we were going to be successful in this one.
Now a 2nd and 10.
Let's go now. Cowboy 80. Go.
Over the middle, hooks up with a tight end, Bowers. And they work this well upfield across the 45. The rookie from Texas looking sharp on that throw. He gets his guys a first down.
1st and 10 at the 47-yard line.
Some room to work. And they're able to work this to the 25 before it's all said and done. 104 yards rushing for him as he has been tough to stop here this first half. Well, he's broken off some big-time runs here in this first half.
Man, let's just face it. When you go into a game, you think you've got the plays that are going to work, but when you actually get out there and they're starting to happen, your confidence rises, and he's running with terrific ability right now.
Back to Walker on first down. But he is brought down at the 22 after a gain of 2, and it brings up 2nd down.
And the big fella stuffed that one up in a big way. I think doubling him has to be a priority because you can't move up to the next level if you don't take care of him first.
This is 2nd and 8. Jackson. Oh, he's got a man wide open, complete. Second catch for him today, and it'll wind up a first down.
Boy, how about the speed with which this offense can get down the field? It's taking them no time at all to get down here. And now they're set up with a 1st and goal.
Here's Walker. Fighting off the defender. And from the 9, they get this to the 5-yard line.
That's good power football on 1st and goal. A lot of teams will throw from there. But that's a nice job to chew up a few more yards and get yourself closer to the goal line.
And the ball smack dab on the 5-yard line. Here's 2nd and goal.
19.
In motion left is Watkins. Again, Walker. And maybe a measure of revenge there. He's had his way in this one, but this time they get him behind the line. This will be a loss of 3, and now a much tougher 3rd down looming. The slot man in motion right. 3rd and goal, Jackson to the end zone, but it's incomplete.
Well, he'd been targeted quite a bit on this drive, and finally I think the guys on the defensive side, they said no more. They slapped the double coverage on him, made it very tough for him to get the ball.
The offense stays out there. A big challenge here from this far back, but they're going for it on 4th and goal. Now it's Jackson. And it's incomplete. They cannot convert, and they turn it over. They had the play call on 4th and goal, but it's dropped in the end zone. And that will force a turnover on downs. The offense now at the line, ready for their next drive. And last time able to get 3. It's not what they wanted. They wanted 6, but they got at least something. They mustered something out of the drive.
They'll take it. I like the way you've described it. Not ideal, but they'll take it. Anything to put some points on the board. But this time on offense.
Now look out. He's to the 20. Touchdown. His first touchdown on the year. And the Bisons are able to strike quickly here as they are in for 6. And with that carry, he's already over 100 yards here in the first half.
And, partner, you know exactly what he's saying to his teammates right now, right? Especially to the play caller.
Give me the ball.
Again, and again, and again. It's not that heavy, sir. I'll take it.
Will line up for a 2-point conversion.
Taylor going to throw. And he'll get into the end zone. So that pushes the lead up to 4. So they elect to pass there on the 2-point try. Sometimes could prove risky there. It worked out.
Yeah, and I love how you bring up that it can prove risky, because if you get it intercepted and they return it, that's 2 points for the defense, but not on that play.
The kickoff unit is out on the field, and they will send this one away. And he'll take it a yard or so past the 20, call it the 21.
21-yard line.
The Cincy offense about ready to go here on their next drive. They've got some stuff to build on from that last drive, because they moved the football, CD, and then they tried to go for it on 4th down, didn't convert, probably left a bitter taste in their mouths.
I would say so, and I think that they go out in this series determined for that not to happen again. In fact, they don't want to get to a 4th down opportunity. They just want to make sure they get it done within the parameters that they set for themselves. Run their offense, get it into the end zone. Yeah, I think a little bit of determination and a dash of anger.
Second and 5. Now it's Jackson. Oh, tries to force it in, and it's intercepted. Inside the 20. And they will finally get him, but not until he's all the way down inside the 15-yard line. That time defensively looked like they showed quite a bit of pressure, but backed off, and it proved fruitful. They get the pick.
He went through all of his rules about getting rid of the ball quickly because he read blitz. He saw all those people stacked at the line of scrimmage, and then they fooled him by dropping into coverage. Now he's ready to get rid of the ball fast, but guess what? Too many defenders out there. Exactly as you described, an interception.
From down at the 12, it's 1st and 10.
Here we go.
After the interception, here's Taylor. And it's caught. Touchdown. Brian Thomas. 2 catches, 2 touchdowns here so far. And the Bisons are able to strike quickly to add on to their lead. Extra point splits the uprights. And that pushes the lead up to 11.
Bengals 14.
Out is the kickoff unit as they run up and send this one away. And he's going to get this across the 20 as he's out of bounds at the 23.
At their own 23-yard line.
The Bengals drive about to get going. And Charles, we'll see what they can do here. Not a ton of time left, but enough certainly to get points out of this drive, and they need them right now because they're trailing.
Yeah, this is exactly why you practice a 2-minute drill all through camp and at least one practice each week before a game. A minute left, more than enough time to string a few completions. Through an opening, and there he goes. And he finally goes down, but not before reaching the 21.
So barely time to catch our breath. Here's 1st and 10 just outside the red zone. Jackson going to change things up a bit. Right back to him on 1st down. And that'll hurt the average a bit as this time they're able to get him behind the line. Now the defense going to use the first of their timeouts as they'll stop it with 40 seconds remaining in this first half.
22-yard line.
So after the loss of a yard, they'll look to push forward here on 2nd down and 11. And they'll send the tight end in motion. Now Jackson. And Walker has it. Now a second timeout called for by the defense. So that means they're down to 1 remaining here as we head toward halftime.
And they'll use him out of the backfield and sometimes quite a bit. They're just trying to get him touches any way they can. 4 catches a week ago. There's another one right there.
Walker now on 1st and 10. And he's going to press this one forward as they stop it right around the 1. Now the defense will burn their 3rd and final timeout as the clock will stop with just under 30 seconds to go in the first half. They've been in the red zone 3 times in this game and have not scored a single point. Can they break through here on 2nd and goal?
60 Bison, 60 Bison.
Walker. is into the end zone for a Bengal touchdown.
Touchdown, Cincinnati.
So the toss play effective, even down here near the goal line.
Yeah, and you're hoping the defense commits too many men to stop the run in the middle of the field and that your blockers can gain a little bit of an advantage. And when they do, foot race to the pylon, and this time he had the speed to win that race.
So now the Bengals offense will stay out there as they'll decide to go for two.
The Bengals will line up for the two-point conversion.
And he'll get in for the 2 points. So that'll cut the deficit down to just a field goal. He hits the big target for the 2-point try. Defenses hate those guys, especially around the goal line.
It's hard to decide who you're going to put on him. Are you going to put a smaller corner on him? Are you going to put a safety who doesn't have maybe the same coverage skills? How about a linebacker? He may have the size, but he's not used to really covering in space. That's why the tight end gives you such a great advantage when you're throwing the football.
Harrison Mevis to kick off.
So just a 3-point game now as they send this one away. And that's pretty good coverage by the kick team, as he'll only be able to get this past the 15-yard line and no further. The offense back out there at the line, ready for their next drive. And they may just be content to take this 3-point lead and head into the locker room.
Buffalo 18. Rig. 19 tight. 19 tight.
Here's Taylor to throw. Got a man, and he hits him in stride.
Taylor's pass.
Options galore here. Second and a few inches.
On the pickup. It's second and inches at the 27-yard line.
Taylor. Now he'll tuck this and run. And he's going to be out up around the 45-yard line. First half in the books. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports.
Harrison Mevis to kick off.
Both these offenses have been in fine form. What will the second half bring us as we are underway in quarter 3? And he'll be out of bounds across the 25.
First and 10 at their own 28-yard line.
The offense now at the line, ready for their next drive. And they've got the lead, CD. What do you expect from them in this second half?
Well, I like what they were able to do on the ground in the first half because they had a lot of success running the ball. And I certainly think we'll see more of that. But I keep an eye on that defense, and I think their coaches up in the box will do the exact same thing. If they start to see one or two guys start to creep towards the line of scrimmage, that'll be licensed to take some shots downfield.
Okay, ready?
Second and a couple.
Ready? Gravity Lions. Ready?
Taylor now off the bootleg. Quick hitter here, it's complete. And getting this just shy of midfield, they'll spot it at the 49. 2 catches in the first half. Now he's got a third here, and it's good for a first.
Second and short, that's a rundown, so it's definitely a good time to go play action if you're feeling it. And they do so and pick up a first down.
Back-to-back good plays have them on the move on first down.
Here we go. Check.
Going back in the backfield, he'll get the carry. And across midfield he goes and into Bengal territory.
the tackle made.
Give him 4 yards there. It'll be 2nd and 6.
I feel like I could see what he was thinking on that carry. Wanted to follow that big tackle through the hole. Ended up only getting 4 yards on the carry. I think he had designs on that one being bigger.
Ball on the 47-yard line. Here's 2nd and 6. It is out of bounds, but not before he's inside the 30. 19 yards to pick up there. Move the chains. Whatever the discussions were at halftime to try to slow down this offense, it has not worked to this point.
Yeah, I have a vision right now of everything that was discussed at the half just being torn in shreds or being erased off of the Microsoft Surface tablets because none of it is working. They are really locked in on offense.
19 Tiger, 19 Tiger. 18 Rattler, 18 Rattler.
Now it's Taylor. He finds his man, complete. That's Young. And he will take it in for the touchdown. A great effort there. 27 yards. And the Bisons are able to extend their lead.
For the extra point.
Extra point right down the middle. And his guys will take a 10-point lead.
Bisons 32. Bengals 22.
The kickoff team on the field now as they will send this one away. And that's going to skip into the end zone for a touchback.
At their own 20-yard line.
The Cincy offense about ready to go here on their next drive. They make their second half debut here, and things are looking a little bit tougher now. You give up the points there, Charles, that touchdown drive on the other side. So now it's a 2-score game here. Got to be careful.
They certainly do, and I'm just wondering at halftime if those guys just looked into each other's eyes and realize what they've got to get done and come out a little bit more charged up, because if they don't get some kind of points here, the next drive, that could make this a free-possession game.
At the 20-yard line.
The rush defense stout on first down. Here's 2nd and 10 from the 20. To throw is Jackson. And he's taken down. Back at his own 7. He couldn't get away. He'll wind up losing a dozen yards. A 12-yard loss, and it brings up 3rd. This offense in desperate need of a conversion as they come up on 3rd down. Here's Jackson to throw. And this pass broken up. And the contact well of time there. And now 4th down. The Bengals bring out their punter now, as his first punt will come from inside his own end zone. And he gets it away, and it's a laser headed for the sidelines. And this one will not be returnable as it sails out of bounds.
At their own 28-yard line.
The offense back out there at the line, ready for their next drive. And they'll just simply be looking to build off the confidence of the last time out where they scored a touchdown.
And confidence is powerful, isn't it? When you score once, you feel like you can go back out there and get it done again. Doesn't matter what the defense throws at them. They feel like they're in a groove right now, and they want to get out there and show it.
Yeah, hoping to stay in that groove here this go-around. And from the 34, here's 2nd and 4.
Let's go now.
Throw left side complete. That's Sanchez. They'll wind up getting just a yard out of it. And now it's 3rd and 3. He's been quiet today in the passing game, just his 2nd catch.
Yeah, and people have to come up with schemes to limit him. And what a lot of teams do, they'll double him, use a linebacker underneath, a safety over the top. Sometimes they'll just take a corner, maybe their 3rd corner if he's a bigger guy, and put him on a man-to-man to try and limit his touches. Just keep mixing it up, give him different angles, different looks, like a good boxer does.
3rd and 3.
Here we go.
From the gun, they'll try to run it. And he slips up past the 45 before being tackled. 138 yards for him on the ground now, as he has been terrific here this afternoon.
First down. 1st and 10 at the 48-yard line.
Here we go. Set. Hawk 70. Hawk 70. Go get.
Now Taylor. Quick hitch complete. It's Sanchez. And he got blown up. Losing yardage on the play back at the 44. Not what they had in mind there. That's going to go as a loss of 4. Second and 14.
Seven Pirates. Stephanie. Panther 60. Warriors 70. 19 tight.
Now Taylor to throw. This is caught. It's Brown. And he's got another first down as the tackle's going to be made at the Bengals 35. A gain there of 21 yards.
First down.
Under a minute to go in this 3rd quarter as they come up 1st and 10.
Cowboy 80. Trap 60. 60 Maverick. 18 Pioneer. Mustang 19. Check. 79 Broncos.
Here's Taylor. Got him in on the right sideline. It's Sanchez. And he's into the end zone for the receiving touchdown. A great play there. 34 yards. And the Bisons will add on to their lead here in the final minute of the 3rd. Point after, right down the middle. And that'll make this a 3-score game now. The lead moves to 17. Set now to kick this one away, and off it goes. The lane opens here. He's past the 30. And he'll weave all the way up to just a few yards shy of midfield. A great return.
We all know the teams never want to use the word panic. But if they expect to win this game, it has to start right here, right now. That return just set them up for points, and it needs to be a touchdown, not a field goal.
They go play action now. Jackson. He's going to take a shot right away for the end zone. And that is caught. He's got it for a Bengal touchdown. Jamar Chase. That's career touchdown number 131, and it ties him with Chris Carter for number 8 on the all-time list. And the Bengals are able to get a score back in the final stages of this 3rd quarter. So now the Bengals offense will stay out there as they'll decide to go for two.
The Bengals will line up for the two-point conversion.
It's complete. And he'll get in for the 2 points as that will cut the lead down from 11 to 9.
Bengals 30. Harrison Beavis to kick off.
The kickoff unit is out on the field, and they will send this one away. And makes it across the 20 as his guys will set up shop at the 23-yard line.
At their own 23-yard line.
And this should be the final play before the quarter ends. They'll start on the ground here on first down. And they're able to get this one across the 35. We've played 3 quarters. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. Back now in Austin. As we've got the final quarter upon us, we get ready to start the 4th. Line of scrimmage, the 37 on 1st and 10.
18 Cardinal, 18 Cardinal. Rig alert, rig alert. 18 Rattler, 18 Warrior, 70.
Taylor will throw. Looking middle, and that's complete. And they'll get this well past midfield before being stopped just before the 35. The extra effort after the catch makes it good for a gain of 26 and also a first down.
Here we go, here we go. Cougar night.
Looking left side, and he's got a man. That's Brown. Not able to go anywhere that time. Second down. Well, he caught it right at the line of scrimmage, and before he could even think about advancing it forward, he got hit.
Great tackling, because that's what you're taught. Don't give up yards after the catch, and most offenses make a living off of yards after catch. Those hidden yards that may not go into the score sheet, but they count big for moving the ball and stretching the field. Really nice open field tackle.
And he's got his man in stride, complete. They do get a couple, but they'll be left staring at a 3rd and 8 coming up.
Well, offensively, that's the mismatch that you want. You want to force a linebacker to try and cover your back out of the backfield, out in some open space. But linebackers nowadays, they run like backs, and they take a lot of pride in covering. What a nice play he made there in the open field.
Mustang 19.
Now Taylor. He's got his target. That's complete. And he's got another first down as the tackle's going to be made at the Bengals 16. A 3rd down gain of 19.
Partner, I like that they're staying aggressive on offense because to me this drive is what is known as a put-away drive. You score here, that might put this one to bed. I like the fact that they're playing with confidence and not playing with fear.
This will be caught once again by Brown. He's tackled a yard short of the marker. Good gain of 9 on first down.
It's a gain of 9. Brings up 2nd and a yard at the Bengals 7-yard line.
Here's 2nd and 1 now from the 7.
Ready? 65.
Oh, they're going to run a little pop pass here. Oh, this one, they need to go back to the drawing board. He's going to be swallowed up right away. It'll be a loss of 4 yards on the play. And that'll lead here to a 3rd down. This defense not fooled one bit on that touch pass.
And this has become one of those kind of in vogue plays, you know, kind of like the shuffle pass was a few years ago. This one never got off the ground, but you understand why a lot of teams are running it. These wide receivers, a lot of them, they run like running backs with the ball in their hands.
And now Taylor looking to switch things up a bit. They'll try and run some clock here as they keep it on the ground. And he will take this one in for a touchdown. A great effort there with his 4th rushing touchdown on the year. And the Bisons are going to be moving to 4-0 as they extend their lead. The offense going to stay on the field as they will line up and go for 2.
The offense will line up for a 2-point conversion.
And this one incomplete. So they went for the 2. They don't get it.
Keeps the score Bisons 45. Bengals 30.
Out is the kickoff unit as they run up and send this one away. And they will not get a chance to return this one. It's through the back of the end zone for a touchback. The Bengals drive about to get going.
Well, partner, you know, coaches always say that every play is designed to score a touchdown. Sometimes that's not really true, but last drive, that was the case. One play to get into the...
And it's intercepted at the goal line. And a terrific return as he'll take it up past the 35. Good starting field position for them here as they come up 1st and 10 at their own 37. They'll start this drive out on the ground. Loose inside the 30. Inside the 10. And all the way in for the touchdown. A big play there with his 2nd touchdown of the game and 5th on the year. And the Bisons are about to make it 4 straight as they add to this 4th quarter advantage.
Bengals 30.
The kickoff team on the field now as they will send this one away. And he brings us out past the 20 to the 24.
At their own 24-yard line.
The Cincy offense about ready to go here on their next drive.
Well, this game, it has had no shortage of offense. They've been able to put up a decent amount of points on this side, Charles. They just have not been able to keep pace with the other offense they're going against here.
Yeah, that's a good way of pointing things out because now it's not a total loss because, as you said, they've scored some points, so there's some plays they can build on, moments where the game plan actually worked. But overall, though, they were just out personnel. They were going up against a team that's playing at an elite level.
Shot here on the ground. And he's swallowed up right near the line of scrimmage. 2 runs in a row, but only 2 yards to show for him.
What an advantage having a lead guy in the middle of the defensive line, because not only does he take up the space and let the linebackers run free, but he can also make plays himself, as we just saw there.
Just 2 minutes remaining here in the 4th quarter of what has been a one-sided affair. Third and 9 here. Here's Jackson. Now he'll dump it underneath to his running back, complete. All right, they're going to try and keep hope alive here on 4th down. They're going for it. Now the Bengals going to use the first of their timeouts as they'll head to the sideline and talk over what to do next. And they're indeed going to go for it here on 4th down. So trailing here in the last quarter. Let's see how this plays out. Down the sideline he goes. Trying to tiptoe the pylon, but they're going to say he stepped out at the 1-yard line. No reason not to try it there, and they do indeed convert on 4th. After the big play, a chance to finish now on 1st and goal. They'll try to run this one in. And he is in. Touchdown, Bengals. Punching it in from a yard away. And the Bengals have got it back to a 2-score game here in the 4th. So they brought the extra bulk in down on the 1-yard line, and they're able to push this one across.
Yeah, I can just see your face right now because I know we're mind melding on this one. Coach Madden would love this. Power football, hat on a hat, chest to chest, driving forward, touchdown.
And he got it on the touchdown run, but he won't get in here. He'll be stopped short, and they'll come up empty on the try for 2.
36. Harrison Mevis to kick off.
Set now to kick this one away, and off it goes. Look at the spin. And the kick team down there quickly. They don't have to run as far as they used to. And they're able to stop him before he can even make it to the 15. The offense now at the line, ready for their next drive.
And checking the timeouts, they do have 2 defensively, but no real need to use them as they're not going to be able to stop the clock after that.
Finally hauled down for the first time this game. Multiple defenders in there to drop it.
It's a 10-yard loss. Brings up 2nd and 20 at the 3-yard line.
And the job becomes twice as difficult now. After the sack, it's 2nd and 20.
Hawk 70, Hawk 70. Warrior 70. Ready.
Taylor going to throw it. Over the middle, open is Thomas. That one good for 17 as they're setting better now for 3rd down.
Coming up here looking for 3 yards to pick up the first.
It's now 3rd down.
60 Bobcat, 60 Bobcat. Ready.
To throw is Taylor.
And it is caught. And he is going to have a first down here. And that should be the one that seals a victory.
18 yards.
19 sight,
That's good
19
for an
sight.
Austin
18,
first down.
Now it's Taylor. And this is incomplete with a clock showing just 3 seconds left.
I see the surprise in your face there, partner. That is a rare incompletion from him. He's been on point this entire game.
He has percentage completion-wise way up. Not that time. Taylor incomplete on first down. Here's 2nd and 10.
Mustang 19, 68, cut 19, cut 19, 60 average, 60, go.
Back to throw again. Throwing left side, it's complete. And he is out of bounds inside the 35.
Charles, a lot of happy faces heading into the tunnel as this one ends, and understandably so. Not only did they get the win, but boy, their offense was on fire in this ball game.